Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. Guys, the water temp is 62.5 at the boat ramp. It is almost 63 degrees in the morning from the boat ramp. It's supposed to be cloudy all day, but we're starting on that spot where I caught that nice one and then missed that other one, but it was super windy, so I wasn't able to pick this spot apart. But today my focus is to start here. We're gonna start with the trusty old buzzbait. I probably need to put a trailer. I almost never throw a buzzbait with a skirt, but this one has such a nice little skirt on it. I'm just gonna see how it looks. I might end up having to yeah, I might end up having to switch over to a might have to switch over to a this thing's already running horrible. There he is. Oh, first fish. First fish. That was the first fish. I missed him. Okay. First fish on the pink worm. Little male. It was definitely a male, but he smoked it. It's a good sign. There it is. First fish of the day. Oh my God, I missed him. That's the second fish I missed too. That's tough. On the methylate worm though, it's the second fish that I've had come and smoke it. I needed to catch him because I needed to look at something. There's something I'm looking for today, and if I see it, I'll show y'all what I'm looking for. It's gonna kind of dial me in on some things. He was pretty aggressive with it. There he is. Good one too. First fish. Well, this is like the third fish of the day, but let's see if we can get her in. Come on. Come on. There we go, baby. Come on. On the spinner bait. Let's go, baby. Ooh. Let's go. On the spinner bait, y'all. The covert spinner bait. Crushed it right on the bait. I mean, as shallow as you can get. Little decent sized male. I don't think that's a female. I went to this double Colorado blade. Little more dirty water spinnerbait. This water has just the perfect clarity, I feel like, for something like this. And that little flick of orange this time of year. You know, this time of year, so that fish didn't have orange eyes. That's what I'm kind of looking for. That kind of keys me off. When those fish start getting orange eyes, that means they're getting more blood flow through to their eyes, and that pretty much means that the spawn is about to start happening. The males usually get it first. The smaller males will get it because they're moving up to make their beds, and they're protecting those beds until those females move up. But once you start catching those bigger fish with orange eyes, that pretty much tells you that the spawn's full on. So that's kind of what I'm looking for. And the thing about that, since that blood's flowing through their eyes, they key on to like bright colors. That's why that floating worm works so well, like a red crankbait. That's why red works so great this time of year, because they get so aggressive, and that bright color kind of catches their attention and they just attack it. A lot of time it's just a reaction bite. So that's kind of why I have this little kicker blade that's orange on here, just to give it that little bright color. So if these fish are moving up there and they're aggressive, I'm hoping that little extra color just gets their attention, gets them to freaking react to it. There it is. Right there in the back. Little male. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. On that 6 cents square bill. Second fish in the boat, y'all. Caught him on this. Look how, this is the best thing about 6 cents. They make the best paint schemes, in my opinion, for their hard baits, even for a lot of their soft baits. I just feel like their paint schemes are always on point. Oh my God, there's a fish on a bed right there. Dude, maybe it's good that I came up over here. Y'all, there's literally a fish on a freaking bed. Dude, I gotta get this swim jig out. Damn it, dude. Come here. Dude, that is awesome. Dude, come on, dude. Oh my God, this is annoying. Like, actually, God bless. Guys, there's a freaking... I had to come up here to get my swim jig out of the sticks. And there's a freaking fish on a bed. Like, I gotta retie. Alright. I'm gonna kind of just post up here. I gotta retie this, and I need to tie on a freaking I don't even have a Texas rig tied on, which is like so stupid this time of year not to. First fish on the bed. Let me retie, and then we're gonna see if we can't catch this fish. Alright guys, I'm tied up. We literally have a fish on a bed right here, and it's a male and a female. They're already paired up. We're gonna do first fish of the year. It's February 13th. We're gonna see if they're aggressive. They might not be aggressive because it's still so early. Oh, let's see if I can catch that male first. Oh, he's coming and looking at it already. Oh my God, there's another one right here that's even bigger. Dude. Oh my God, that's the female right there, right in front of me. I gotta find that sweet spot on that bed. I'm not gonna waste too much time, just because it is still so early that, like, oh, she's coming. Oh, she's coming. Oh, maybe never mind. Oh, she's nosing down on it. That's what you want. If they're nosing down on it like that, eat it. Oh, she's definitely not liking that. See, all I'm doing is just tapping my butt. Okay, watch. Look, the male came back too. The female was actually the one that was nosing down on her. She was not liking that. That is awesome, bro. If I catch the male, I'll put him in the live well. She came and nosed all the way to it and was just staring at it. Finally. Oh my God. Oh, she got me wrapped up. It's not a small fish. Dude, it got me wrapped up in this freaking stick. No. That's a... Oh my God, y'all. Did y'all just witness that? It got me hung up in the stick and I freaked out because I have my power poles down. I'm in the sticks. That's classic. That actually is classic what just happened. You know what? At least I seen that it was a decent sized fish, and now I kind of know what size range I'm looking at. And that one female back there is way bigger. I mean, way bigger. I'm gonna go mess with that fish when it warms up a little bit, but for now I'm gonna put a smaller white Z-craw in here, mainly just because they have too much. I'm giving them too much to grab. I need, when they grab this thing, to put the whole thing in their mouth. So there we go. Put a smaller size, and we're gonna go look. I took way too much time with that, trying to catch that fish, but first bed fish of the year. We've had the first topwater fish and the first bed fish in the same week. I mean, if that ain't a dub, I don't know what is. In my book, that's a win. Ooh, there we go, baby. That was a cool bite. That was an awesome bite. We had to go small. We had to go to a little swimmer. There we go, baby. On the little swim bait, dude. I was like, there's no way we're not getting bit right now. And fat, look at the belly. I've been seeing tiny little bait swimming. Like, this is what I caught them on. Just tiny little finesse swim bait. It's really all you need to throw sometimes, but the problem is like, everything looks so juicy. Water temp is 63.8. I mean, that's crazy. 63.8. On the jig. Never fails when you can't get a bite. Pick up the old jig. Little guad. First guad of the day. I actually haven't been catching that many guads lately, which is kind of weird to me, because usually that's the majority of what you're gonna catch, especially this time of year. Wish there was a bigger bass though. There he is. I just had to pick up the jig, that's all it is. I had to pick up the jig. Another guad. Back-to-back guads on the old black and blue. Pretty fish, they're so pretty fish. I love the colors on a guad. On the old black and blue jig, baby. I just had to slow down. I've been power fishing all day, and I think now that I just caught those two back to back, I'm like, dang, Maybe I just needed to slow it down a little bit. Sometimes I just get a little too crazy with it. Get a little too crazy with it. But that's the type of fishing I like. And when this weather starts getting nice like this, it's my biggest downfall. But it's a downfall that I'm willing to accept, because that's just what I love. I love getting shallow, and I love power fishing. All right, guys, that's all she wrote for today. It's starting to happen. We found 2 beds today. We found one with the male and a female on it, and then we found one with just, I'm pretty sure it was just the male. It was kind of big. I actually hooked into that one, got off right at the boat, but it's just weird because I thought there would be way more fish up shallow. I mean, the water temps that I was finding was like 65.5 in the back of some of these creeks. And it was a struggle today. We didn't catch a single fish on top water, which I thought was crazy, because when we came out here 3 days ago, we were catching them on top water, and it's even warmer, and we had similar conditions with the clouds, but I just could not get the top water going. I struggled more than I thought I was going to today. I thought it was going to be a crazy day. It was still a decent day. I mean, any day getting out here is nice, but it's starting to happen. I think the only thing that's killing us is the moon cycle. I think once that gets into play, it's going to get pretty crazy. But still got to get out here, got to see some things, check out some different water. I went the furthest north on the lake that I've ever been, and that's where I found those beds. But I went into maybe 15 creek arms today, and those are the only 2 beds I've found. So it's kind of a struggle. Hopefully we figure them out here in the next week. This warm trend's staying all the way till next Saturday and beyond. I can only see out that far, but I think it's about to happen, and it's gonna be fun when it does. But once again, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed something. Hope y'all learned something.